Morning guys, it's 8 o'clock now. Just got up, just getting a fire started. I'm using my firebox stove. I can get a brewer on and something to eat. Got the all day breakfast this morning to eat, which is in the bag. I'm going to get that out in a minute. There's a setup. I'll show you a bit better now, it's daytime. Just got a couple of tree huggers. And across there, it's my Hennessy hammock with snake skins. There it is. A little bit cold last night with just the just a sleeping bag. It was only my back that was cold. I think the breeze was coming through, so I've got no. I need to bring my thermal underlay underneath, really, which I didn't bring. So that's my own fault, really. I'm gonna go and get some water in a minute. Just trying to get this fire started. It's getting there. All the wood's still wet, so got some more now. Chuck some more in there. Hopefully that should start to get it going. Alright, let's go and get some water. Right guys, let's go down to the little stream down here and get some water. This was all pitch black last night when I was filming this, so you can get a bit of a better view now. That's the stream there. It's not a fast flowing stream, so I'll set you up over here. I'm going to go and get some water so you guys can see. This looks like the best way to fill the bag up. Just dunking it underwater don't seem to fill it up, so even though the flow's going downstream, that's enough. This is my new Sawyer water filter system that I bought not long ago, so I haven't really used this one a lot. It's probably about the 5th time I've used it. The sun's just coming up over the horizon there. I've left the fire a bit too late. Hopefully I can recover it. That's what happens when you do other things. Shouldn't take long to get going again. Go. Thank God for that. Thought I lost it then. That's how much water I've got so far. Only took a couple of minutes, about 2 minutes to get that much. Just filled the bag up again, so I'll try and get a bit more out of it now. Quite a slow process, as you can see. Got all the smoke going in my eyes as well, which is nice. There we go, guys. Stick the cap back on that. I've got some more left in there. A bit more washing up. I'll have a cup of tea first. I might even have a hot chocolate. Quite tricky at the minute because this firewood's so wet. Even though it's snapping nice and easy, inside it's saturated, and that's even the dead standing wood as well, so it's quite wet in this forest. See how wet this wood is, just the smoke coming out of it. But unfortunately, can't find anything drier. Good thing about this firebox stove is you can keep feeding it wood from the sides, which is quite nice, without having to take everything off. If you've got smaller bits of wood, you can just put them in either side. Also, there's another couple of things that came with this. When I ordered this firebox stove, it comes with a bag, and it also comes with 2 extra features that I added these as extras. 2 more rods, whatever I don't know what they're called, but just call them rods, that you can stick in the side to rest your pots and pans and do other bits and pieces with. It's a grill, which I should be using really for that. It concentrates the flame more up into the centre, so you can get, because at the moment probably a lot of the heat's coming out the side, so I should have put that on really. But and there's also a grill which I haven't used yet, but you can do, you know, fish, meat, anything on it really. So it's another thing I've got to try at some point. So yeah, that's a little shout to MCQ Bushcraft. That's for you, Mike. You wanted to see the hot plates, so it fits in just lots of nicely. I'm not going to put it on now because it'll burn my hands, but I might do a proper full review of this at some point. But yeah, so that's it really, and that's obviously just my fire striker, which I did cheat today. I didn't use because I'm freezing. I just wanted to get a fire started, so yeah, I think the temperature last night must have dropped to about 2 or 3 degrees, because I could now feel it on my back. So, word of warning next time, that's quite hot. Right, while this is cooking, warming up. Tell you what, it's not far off actually. It's pretty quick. You can see that. It's starting to boil already. Quick show of my gear. It's a bit of a mess, organised mess. Right, this is my coffee bag basically. I keep coffee and tea in. Coffee, it's all waterproof as well. I've got sugar, hot chocolate and milk as well in there. I don't use the, I use powdered milk. Let me show you. I've got the powdered milk, so I think I got this off of off the internet. Box of, I think there was 500 or something ridiculous in there. And the good thing about it, in the last couple of years, so just as good as your standard milk. Got my Primus or Primus, however you want to pronounce it. That's my gas stove or multi-fuel burning stove, which I bought just along just in case I couldn't get a fire going because of the wood. This is my bag. I keep all my sleeping bag and that in, and in there I've got a pillow as well, which I didn't use last night. Didn't need it. This is just a basically a vacuum seal bag, and I've got all my thermals, hat, spare socks, gloves. And to vacuum seal it, all you do is you keep rolling it, and underneath here it's got a little one-way air valve that basically pushes the air out and it keeps it vacuum sealed, which is a good design. I've had one of these go on me. If you fill these up too much with clothing and that, you can tend to split the bag. So that's just my hat that I wore last night because it did get a bit chilly. I'll open all this bag later on and show you what's in there, but that's basically my camelback bag, and it's mounted onto I can't remember the name of this pack now, but basically this is a metal frame pack that you can take the bag off. Didn't come with the frame, but I bought this extra. This frame can hold up to 50 kilograms, whereas my bag can't, so got quite a lot of weight, including all the stuff, other gear that I carry. So you can attach things to this with bungee cords, which is a good, nice feature. On the front there, it's got a map case with a compass, GPS. I've got my Garmin GPS. I'll show you that actually. Good thing about this as well, you've got little pockets that you can slide this all the way along, so it's not in your face. This is my Garmin. It's my Garmin, what is this? A Trek 30 this one is. I've got all the maps loaded on it, so it doesn't come with maps, it comes with like a small amount of maps. If you want to buy maps, you have to buy them extra. Let's just get this fire going again to go in a bit. And that's quite a chunky bit of wood, and you can fit that nicely in the side there, which is nice. Let's get you in a frame. That's it. Alright, this is my knife I carry. This is just a Gerber. It's not a bad knife. I don't know if you can see through all that smoke. It's my Gerber knife. I'm going to be upgrading this knife later on. I'm looking at getting the Rat 5. I haven't got the money at the minute, but this has done me well. And thanks to Mike again, another shout out. Thanks for the tip on the goose fat for the knife. That's a good little idea, that. And I'm going to be using that in the field. I've actually got a little tin of goose fat that I've put in a tin. So I'm going to obviously give this blade a nice little going over, because I've been using it to chop wood and stuff like that. And I carried out. Let's turn you around. That just goes on my side pouch, slips in. And on there as well, I've got a little pouch. Comes with a ferrocerium rod. I've got attached to a piece of bungee. So a lot better than using a typical paracord or whatever, because paracord doesn't give you the extra bunginess to use the fire striker, so gives out quite nice sparks as well. And also in here that I carry, just as an emergency really, this ain't been out long, I've tried it, it's called Live Fire. Bushcraft store sell this. Basically it's a fire starter. I'd call it a bit of a match really, because what you can do is you can fluff it up. You can use a normal lighter on it, but you can fluff it up as well, and you can use a fire steel on it to start it, which I might show you later. And then you can control the flame by opening and closing the box. So it comes with a lid. You can hold it by the box, by the lid as well. Sorry. And basically, you can use this as a match. So once it's lit, you can put it under your wood, and you can light all your wood with it, or whatever you want to light. And then as soon as you close it, it's reusable. They estimate a 30-minute burn time with the lid fully off, and I don't know how many hours it'll burn. Obviously, if you control the flame and you're just burning a little bit at a time, it's probably going to last you hours and hours. So yeah, it's like a weird material stuff when you lift this up, waxy material stuff. It's got a couple of layers underneath, which I'll show you later, and I'll light it with this and show you how easy it is to light basically. But that also stays in here, just like an emergency. Like I said, that goes in there with my ferrocerium rod. So yeah, that's that all stays on there nicely. Got the wood struggling again. Wood's so damp.